My name is David Facone. I would like to thank John for inviting me here today to talk about the strength within and how that relates to my own life. So, I was in a relationship with my daughter's mom. We met very young. The days of America Online chat rooms. We got connected a long, long time ago, and our relationship progressed. We wound up getting married, bought our first house, had our daughter. I started working for her family's business and was really heavily invested within the company. Rose from just being a laborer on a moving truck to becoming a salesperson, becoming a project manager, really rising through the ranks in their company. And then I felt like all of it was kind of pulled out from under me when our relationship didn't work out. I took many steps back in my life, completely regressed, went back to having to live in my childhood home, but not in the bed that I grew up in, actually in the basement. Felt completely lost in my life. Didn't really know what direction I was going to go in next, but had to pay the bills. Still had a little girl that I had to support. So answered an ad to become a salesperson at a local car dealership. Was always into cars. Thought that could be something I could be successful at. Had some experience in sales at the moving business, but started working for the car dealership. And after going through several months of training, was rocking and rolling. Really felt like I found my home there. And the rug got pulled out from under me once more when my boss told me they had to let me go from the dealership. The insurance company didn't want to insure me. They found a couple points on my license. They said, Dave can't work here. He can't drive the cars. We've never really heard of a successful car salesman selling cars without being able to drive them. But my boss wouldn't take no for an answer. He said, I will not fire Dave. He is the best recruit that I've ever had. He needs to sell cars here, and I'll just tell him he can't drive the cars. And that's what we did. So I think I might have been the only car salesman in history who couldn't drive the product he was selling. But what happened was I did it. I rose up because I knew that I had to make this life for myself and my daughter. And I built a successful car business, a successful career selling cars without being able to drive them. Fast forward to one day when I sold a car to someone working in the mortgage business rather, and I realized at that time I was missing my daughter's entire childhood. Being trapped in a car dealership on nights and weekends and holidays is not super fun. Those of you that are parents out there, think about that. Think about all the times that you're missing your kids' plays and activities and sporting events. And I was just down. Had a great career, but I was missing my family life. And I went in a different direction. And this time I made a choice to step back. I took probably a 60 or 70% pay cut just because I wanted the freedom to be with my little girl. Fast forward 8 or 10 years later, I'm now a business owner. When I left that car dealership to have the freedom to be with my little girl as much as I wanted, I would have never expected that sitting here today in John's studio, I'd be talking about how I started my own business almost 5 years ago now, and how I have over 100 clients who count on me to help them make their business better. I left the car business. I joined the mortgage business, which is cutthroat, as many of you know. Tried to build my mortgage business through some networking groups and quickly realized that was my passion. I loved working with people and helping them get better and improve their lives the same way that networking improved my life. So started my business called Be Sure 5 years ago in June of 2020. And now I'm a business matchmaker. I am a connector who people turn to when they need an introduction to someone, when they need business advice, when they need just a shoulder to lean on and bounce an idea off of. I'm the support system that I offer to my clients when they don't have their own support system. And I'll tell you that thinking back to when I lost my job with my ex, when I lost my house, when I lost my daughter, when I had to go find a new career path, when my life was going in directions that I never thought it would go. I wish I had a support system like this back then. I feel like back then, other than my close family and friends, I didn't know who to talk to about this. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I couldn't believe that this was happening to me, but I rose above and I got through it. And now what feels like in the blink of an eye later, I'm now a business owner myself, helping people get through things that hopefully they're getting through a little bit easier because of me.